Won't keep you too long here. Joseph, there's a lot of animosity, it seemed to be, going into this fight between you and your opponent. He was a little more laid back about it, but, you both have a different way of approaching things. I mean, how do you look at that?
Yeah, he acts laid back about it, but the reason I don't like him is because of him. Disrespecting me and not liking me. So, whatever. It's not a big deal. I mean, there's no like true hate there. The fact of the matter is we're in a competition on the show, and we're competitors. We're competing against each other in a competition. But now, the great thing about this is we get to compete in the purest form of competition. We get to fight, and we get to do that. So I look at him as a fighter, as an athlete now. Before that, yeah, we were in a competition, and we didn't like each other, so that's that. What happens between two competitors, but now we get to fight. So, totally look at him. I don't care about his personality, his character, anything he did. Got to go out and fight him, and that's what's great about this sport is at the end of the day, you have the purest form of competition. You're not racing each other or talking to each other or having a debate. It's like, you guys gonna fight. So I'm ready for that, and really just to beat him in every aspect of the show, and now ready to beat him in like I said, in the truest form.
What did being a coach? What did you take away from that? Because that's a difficult thing to do. Because you have to be like a psychiatrist too, or a psychologist, I should say.
Yeah, it was cool. I really liked it. It was. It just gave me such a rich experience to take out of the sport. Like, as a fighter, I've had amazing experiences. This game has obviously changed my life. I've met people, had experience I've never thought I could have. Just complex emotions that you feel in this sport and that you come across. But with this, it gave me a whole nother experience and just a whole nother aspect of the sport and a whole nother experience I didn't even know existed and that I needed. But as I was in it, I was just like, man, this is just something totally different that I needed for my soul, for my perspective, for my mind, for everything, to just love the sport even more and to know and gain even more from it, looking at it from that perspective. So it was amazing, making the relationships, going in there every day and trying to help people, not just help myself. And the sport, like I said, it was just something that as I was doing it, I realized, like, man, after 11 years in this game, like, this is something that, like, I'm so glad I got to experience.
Finally, I just wanted to ask you about winning a belt. It seems that somebody with your talent, you'd think you should have it on already. But
yeah.
You're in a position here where it's just you and another guy that's next to you here. That's
sucker.
Demetrious, that's just so outstanding, but so are you.
Yeah, and I believe I can go out and beat him every night, any night. We could fight 10 times, and you never know what's gonna happen. Our first fight I was close on a split decision. The judge thought I won. Second night just got caught. That's a ton to do with just coincidence. We're both skilled fighters, and obviously I made a mistake, and he threw something at the right time, the right fraction of a second, the right inch. So there's little things that have just stopped me, like tiny things, but skill-wise, competition-wise, I know I'm world class. Obviously, Demetrious has proved he is. So we can go out there and fight 10 times and it be an amazing fight and not know who wins. So, hopefully ready to get that opportunity again and prove to people, because I know that, and I think a lot of fans do. So for anyone on the fence, media on the fence, bosses, let us fight 10 times. I'm ready. If we're the two best guys in the world, let's get after it. Obviously, got to beat Cejudo first and prove that. So that's part of my job as well. Is you don't really deserve a title shot or earn a title shot until you get it. So, got to go out there and do my job and get people being like, oh, dang, I'd watch another fight. Let's do it. And, because skill-wise, competition-wise, it's going to be amazing every time.
Well, we always enjoyed watching you, and I want to wish you all the best Saturday night and continued success to you, and you'll have that belt pretty soon.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.